How you doing? Good to see you again.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you could please begin to take your seats so we can begin the program momentarily. Good morning. If you could please take your seats, we are just about ready to start. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Aren't you glad to be inside, nice and toasty, and that this wasn't an outside event on this very cold January morning? I'm Linda Stouffer, morning news anchor with WSB Channel 2, and I'm so proud to be here today for this event, the 2015 inauguration of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners. And at this time, please join me in welcoming the Fulton County Board of Commissioners. Thank you, everyone. And I have to warn you, I've been tasked with keeping us on time, even though this is a very important event. They have an appointment at 10 a.m. today because they need to get to the people's business of Fulton County, so let's get started with our program today. And first, let us welcome the Westlake High School Junior ROTC. They'll present the colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. The national anthem will then be performed by Miss Lindsay Drake and accompanied by Mr. John Burke. Please stand, if you would, and remain standing until the colors are retired. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you very much. At this time, Rabbi Peter Esberg with the Temple will share this morning's invocation for all of us.
Distinguished guests and friends, this is truly an awe-inspiring moment. The opportunity for us together to inaugurate the 2015 Distinguished Fulton County Board of Commissioners, and to acknowledge today their commitment and their leadership in Fulton County, their public service, and also their civic pride. Just as God blessed Abraham in the book of Genesis, Bakol Mikol, with everything, we too are blessed today with greatness as we affirm the awesome challenges and the responsibilities of this board. With steadfast love, each commissioner here today has dedicated her or his life to the betterment of Fulton County and to all who live here. This morning we gather together from many different faiths, but we are united in our love for Fulton County and our belief in one God in heaven and on earth. So to be here today is a challenge for all of us, to be on the avant-garde of humanity. We are one county, we are one family, one destiny. And so this prayer, eternal God and the source of all life, bless these commissioners this morning with your wholeness, with your healing, and with your peace. In this year that lies ahead, may each of you enjoy good health, and may your health plans enjoy good health as well, including always a good heart, the most important value of any good leader. For those of you here today who are young, may older folks tell you you are quite grown up for your age, and may younger folks tell you you don't look your age if you're older. And may God forgive you all for lying. If you are blessed with children, may they call you even when they don't need money. And if you are blessed with living parents, may they call you if they want to give you some. May we keep rage off the highways and out of our workplace and out of our homes and direct it instead at racism and poverty and economic injustice and all of the evils that we politely tolerate. May someone's look of love make your heart swell with pure joy. Someone's touch make you feel just a little bit less alone in this world, and someone's hug stir you with blissful gratitude for being alive. May we never forget that children have been the casualties of every age, so forget power and pride and violence, forget revenge and prestige and acclaim, and instead let all of us ask today, will our next act make the world a better place for all of our children? May we be ever open to new ideas, entertain new challenging doubts, re-examine long-held opinions, nurture a lively curiosity, and strive to add to our storehouse of knowledge. May we develop greater compassion, be receptive to new friends, sustain a buoyant enthusiasm, and grow more sensitive to the beauty of the world around us. May we be more responsive to the needs of others, less vulnerable to consuming greed, more attentive to the caring of our community, and more devoted to the value of truth. May we face a sometimes daunting future with an abundance of confidence, knowing that every single age has its own joys and satisfactions. Let us be assured that we are never alone, that God will be with us, that God loves us, and that is why we were made just a little bit lower than the angels. And may we never forget that what counts most is not the years but the days, not the machines that we have in our lives, but the people that we have in our lives, not how much we can accumulate, but how much we can share and with whom. So today, may God bless each of us, and may God bless these extraordinary commissioners as they begin this new term of service for the people of Fulton County, with every happiness, with great health, with everlasting peace, and with much love. Amen.
That was inspiring. Blissful gratitude that will carry me through. That was beautiful. Now to the official oaths of office for the new Fulton County Board of Commissioners. The term for commissioners representing an odd-numbered district will serve from January 1st, 2015 until December 31st, 2018. That's a 4-year term. Commissioners representing an even-numbered district will serve from January 1st, 2015 until December 31st, 2016, a 2-year term. Here to administer the oaths for Commissioners Eves, Morris, Garner, Arrington, and Darnell is Fulton County Chief Judge Gail Tucson. To administer the oath for Commissioner Housman is Judge Craig Schwall, and to administer the oath for Commissioner Ellis is Judge Tom Campbell. And following the oath of office, the Fulton County Clerk to the Commission, Mr. Mark Massey, will present each elected official with their commissions on behalf of the state of Georgia as authorized by Governor Nathan Deal.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to administer the oath to 5 of the commissioners. And on behalf of the judicial system, we look forward to working with all 7 of you for the good of Fulton County. When your name is called, if you would please stand, and then we will administer the oath. It's lengthy. I've divided it into 4 sections. I need 4 responses when I pause, and we will proceed accordingly. First, we need John H. Eves, who has been elected as chairman, representing District 7 at large. We have Commissioner Lee Morris, representing District 3. We have Commissioner Joan P. Garner, representing District 4. We have Commissioner Marvin S. Arrington, Jr., representing District 5. And we have Commissioner Emma I. Darnell, representing District 6. Do you swear or affirm that you will well and truly discharge the duties of Commissioner for Fulton County in all matters which require your official action to the best of your knowledge and skill, and you will so act as in your judgment will be most conducive to the welfare and best interests of the entire county? If so, please say, I do, I swear, or I affirm. Do you further solemnly swear or affirm that you are not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof, that you are not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, any other state, or any foreign state which you are prohibited from holding by the laws of the state of Georgia, and that you are otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution of the United States and laws of Georgia, and that you will support the constitutions of the United States and of this state. Do you further swear or affirm that you have been a resident of the district for the time that you have been elected to serve by the Constitution and the laws of this state, so help you God? Finally, we have the loyalty oath. Do you, as a citizen of Fulton County and being a member of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners and the recipient of public funds for services rendered as such member, do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Georgia, so help you God? All right, congratulations.
Good morning. It's a great privilege to swear in my friend Liz Housman again as a Fulton County Commissioner. I, Liz Housman, do swear or affirm that I will well and truly discharge the duties of Commissioner for Fulton County in all matters which require my official action to the best of my knowledge and skill, and I will so act as in my judgment will be most conducive to the welfare and best interests of the entire county. I do further solemnly swear or affirm that I am not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof, that I am not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, any other state, or any foreign state, which I am prohibited from holding by the laws of the state of Georgia, and that I am otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution of the United States and the laws of Georgia, and that I will support the constitutions of the United States and of this state. I do further swear or affirm that if elected by any circuit or district, I have been a resident of that circuit or district for the time required by the Constitution and laws of this state, so help me God. I, Liz Housman, a citizen of Fulton County, Georgia, and being a member of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners and the recipient of public funds for services rendered as such member, do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Georgia. So help me God. Congratulations.
It is my honor and pleasure to swear in Commissioner Bob Ellis. If you will, raise your right hand. Do you, Bob Ellis, swear that you will well and truly discharge the duties of Commissioner for Fulton County in all matters which require your official action to the best of your knowledge and skill, and will so act as in your judgment will be most conducive to the welfare and best interest of the entire county? Do you so swear? Do you further solemnly swear that you are not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof, and that you are not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, any other state, or any foreign state, which you are prohibited from holding by laws of the state of Georgia, and that you are otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution of the United States and the laws of Georgia, and that you will support the Constitution of the United States and of this state. Do you so swear? Yes, I swear. Do you further swear that if elected by any circuit or district, that you have been a resident of that circuit or district for the time required by the Constitution and the laws of this state? Do you so swear? Yes, I swear. And do you, Bob Ellis, a citizen of Fulton County, Georgia, and a member of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners and a recipient of public funds for services rendered as such member, do solemnly swear and affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Georgia? Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our commissioners. Now let's hear from each of our elected officials. We begin with Chairman John Eves. The District 7 Commissioner was elected to his third four-year term as Chairman of the Fulton County Commission, receiving 63% of the popular vote. Since 2007, he has led this state's most populous and dynamic county, home to nearly 1 million residents in 14 municipalities, including Georgia's capital city of Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, Chairman John Eves.
Good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year to you as well. I want to first of all thank the program participants, Linda Stouffer, our Mistress of Ceremony, members of the clergy, Rabbi Bird, as well as Reverend Raphael Warnock. I also like to thank all of you for being here on this wonderful and special occasion. Also, as I span the audience, see several, in fact, many elected officials of our wonderful county. We have mayors, we have city councilmen, and I'd like for the elected officials of our county to please stand and be recognized for your wonderful service to the citizens of Fulton County. Please stand. I also want to thank and acknowledge the presence of two very, very special and important people in my life. That's my children, Isaac and Keturah, who are certainly my inspiration, and they are part of our future. As parents, we all know that we live for and through our children, and I'm very, very proud of them. Keturah is a freshman, a ninth grader at Riverwood International School in Sandy Springs, and doing great work there. And my son Isaac is a sophomore at Morehouse, and last semester he made all A's. Following in Daddy's footsteps. I'm joined by many family and friends, aunts and cousins who are here, but I also want to especially acknowledge the presence and offer thanks to my Uncle Reginald Eves, former County Commissioner, as well as Director of Public Safety. Thank you, Uncle, for being here. And thank you for your service, and thank you for inspiring me to go into public service. Thank you for all your advice, both solicited and unsolicited. Let's give him a round of applause. But last but not certainly the least, I'd like to offer my most sincere thanks to the citizens of Fulton County. As Linda Stouffer pointed out, we are close to 1 million residents in our county and 160,000 people strong voted for me on November the 4th, showing their level of confidence and trust in me in serving as your chairman, and certainly want to thank all of you for your support, and I'm very, very excited about the next 4 years. I'm also honored and humbled to return to a board that is slightly different in look, but one that embraces diversity, the diversity that makes this great county great. Our board is Democrat and Republican, black and white, Jew and Christian, gay and straight. But for far too long, we have allowed petty differences to define us, but today, my friend, this can and must change. Differences shouldn't define us, but they should challenge us to seek common ground rather than to paralyze us. As I've gotten to know our commissioners, both seasoned and new, one thing, in fact, several things come to mind. Number one, we all love this county and its people. Number two, we all believe we live in a community that is not only the best in the state of Georgia, but we think that Fulton County is the best place to live in the entire Southeast. I also think, my friends, my colleagues, that we can find consensus, that we can do even better. I love to tell people within earshot how great I believe this county is. That's why, my friends, businesses and thousands of people want to move here every day. I hope that we can begin this new term with a new determination to spread that message of what makes us great as a county, but we can do even better. As a government, we need to operate first and foremost more efficiently, striving towards our common core mission and never losing sight of 3 points: fairness, equality, and compassion. As far as fairness is concerned, we need to continue to reach out to help those among us who need it the most: our seniors, our children, and even our homeless. They need and they deserve our help. Our core mission and core values also mean taking equal and measured view of all people, North Fulton, South Fulton, and all parts in between. All citizens deserve to have the opportunity to thrive and to be successful in our society as neighbors and as brothers and sisters. Finally, we need to continue to show that our county, which sat at the epicenter of the civil rights movement, is the example of reasoned and compassionate government and how it views all that we have come to be elected to do. One of my favorite quotes was given by the late Senator Robert F. Kennedy. Back in the early 1960s, he said, "Some men see things as they are and ask why. I see things that never were and ask why not." My friends, for the next 4 years, this is a time that we need to dare to dream about what this county can be, the heights that we can achieve and reach, the goals that we can achieve, working together and embracing fairness, equality, and compassion. My friends, I am humbled to return to this office, and I'm eager to begin serving the voters and the citizens of Fulton County from Alpharetta down to Palmetto for the next 4 years. Thank you so much for your confidence. Thank you so much for your service, and may God bless the people of Fulton County.
Thank you. Next, please welcome Commissioner Liz Housman. The North Fulton official now represents District 1, which is located in northeast Fulton and includes Johns Creek and portions of the cities of Alpharetta, Roswell, and Sandy Springs, east of Georgia 400. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Liz Housman.
Good morning. What a great day to be in Fulton County. I'm so honored that so many people chose to come out today to share in this celebration. It's a great day of thanks. It's a fresh new start for Fulton County. Those of you that know me well know that I'm a very direct person. I don't normally speak longer than I feel is absolutely necessary, but today I have a few things to say. It is both with great honor and a humbling experience to be elected to serve your community. Today I've accepted that honor and affirm that for the next 4 years I will work for the people, not only of District 1, but for all of Fulton County. We live and work in a wonderful county. We're very fortunate. When people look for a great place to live, work, or play, this is where they come. This does not happen by accident. It happens because Fulton County is a place like no other. We are very unique. Nowhere else in Georgia is there a county with as many cities, with as many people, with as diverse a people. We have urban, we have suburban, we have rural, we have new, we have old. We have every demographic that there is in this country. And we do not hide from our differences. In fact, we embrace them. And they must all be respected as we work together to meet the needs of the citizens of Fulton County. And it's a new day in Fulton County. I welcome our new commissioners, and congratulate my returning colleagues. You have all worked very hard to be here. I look forward to working with each of you, and I'm very eager for the future of Fulton County. This is an historic moment in our county, where for the first time, all parts of our county will be equally represented. And this is a fantastic opportunity for Fulton County, but we must change. By working together, we can make our county even better than it already is. We can improve the services that we provide for the citizens of Fulton County while making them more cost-efficient and to save our precious resources. We must find new ways to partner with our community agencies and our cities to leverage our limited resources, both as a safety net and to enhance our quality of life. We must modernize, we must improvise, with a common goal of providing high-quality services and support to the citizens of Fulton County. We must work to keep our people out of our justice system. We must create and foster an environment that is attractive to businesses, bringing good jobs to Fulton County. If we do these things, then we can begin to restore our reserve funds and lower our property tax rates. So today I want to give thanks to all that came out and helped celebrate this wonderful day. My good friend Judge Swall, who has sworn me in numerous times over the years, thank you for your friendship and thank you for being here today. The mayors and all the elected officials that came today, especially the ones that traveled so far from North Fulton County, thank you for being here. I know it's about 30 miles, Mr. Mayor, so thank you for coming. I do it often. Members of my District 3 advisory team, thank you so much for being here and thank you for your support over the years. We have a lot of work to do, and so roll up your sleeves. We're getting busy. Thank you for all of the board members that I have appointed and that represent the rest of the county as well. We work as a team, and I appreciate your service. Thank you for the program participants. The invocation was quite inspirational to me, and I appreciate your kind words. And thank you so much to my family for being here. My daughter, my son, my sister, my father-in-law. It means the world to me that you're here. And last but not least, my D1 team. You are my Fulton County family. You want the success of the county as much as I do, and I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We continue with the Honorable Bob Ellis. This is the first term for the District 2 representative, whose district encompasses Milton, Mountain Park, and large parts of Alpharetta, Roswell, and Sandy Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Bob Ellis.
Good morning. Y'all look great out there. Honorable, huh? I got to get used to that. Thank you, Judge Campbell, for swearing me in. You've been a great friend of my family, and I just appreciate you doing the honors this morning. It's quite an honor to have the privilege to serve the residents and citizens of District 2, as well as the citizens of all Fulton County. And I thank you for your votes, and I am quite humbled that you have placed your trust in me. And I will do my best to serve you with integrity and honor and seek to have those things to undergird my term of service. I wouldn't be standing here today without the help of so many people, and I know I can't thank them all individually, but there are a few that I want to recognize specifically. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for bestowing grace upon me, unmerited favor each and every day, and I hope to honor him in my service and heed his call. I thank my beautiful wife, Jennifer, for unending love, support, and encouragement. Our 20-plus years of marriage have not been without their challenge, most of which has been encumbered by me or created by me. But they have been so rich and quite a wondrous journey. And I'm very blessed to have you as my wife. I love you, Jennifer. I thank my three biggest fans, at least for today, since I got them out of school. Chandler, Lindsay, and Nathan, thanks for your love, your reciprocating patience, well, occasionally, and and for being great sons and a daughter who seek to serve the Lord and not succumb to the daily tug of the world. I love you all, and I'm proud to be your dad. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I wasn't going to choke up. I thank my mom and dad, Pat and Robert, who modeled the way for me throughout their 50-plus years of marriage together in my hometown of Commerce, Georgia. My dad couldn't be here today because of health issues, but he's a retired history teacher and longtime football coach, and I thank him for teaching me through his life the values of hard work, sacrifice, humility, financial discipline, honor, and the importance of being an independent thinker. My mom, who I'm honored to have here today, a high school English teacher, a leader in our church. She held our family together through the challenge of losing a sister to cancer, nursed her own mother through a 10-year battle with Alzheimer's, raised a child with Down syndrome in a way and an approach that people told her wasn't possible at the time. She held up her in-laws and her husband while they didn't know whether their son and brother was dead or alive after being shot down in Vietnam and on through his 5.5-year time as a POW. Thank you for being my example of a servant leader. I love you, Mom. I thank my two brothers, Craig, who's here today, and John, for their love and support and for always being there for me. I thank the many who sacrificed their time to help me in my campaign. I don't have time to name all of you, but a special shout out to my A-team who met many times and journeyed with me and counseled together. Several of you here today, Ron Wallace, Bill Lusk, Kim Gauger, Amanda Quintana, Jim Zauderer, Johnny Barrett, Mike Hassinger, Fred Higgs, Chris Blores, Spencer Goldstein, Bill Barron, Gerald Scott, Bob Myers. Thank you, guys. My host of unofficial advisors, Bruce Lavelle, Roger Wise, my friends since literally the crib at Commerce Presbyterian Church, Rob Harbor, who's here this morning. Thank you all, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks to the many leaders, elected officials, and former elected officials who have been so kind to me and provided direction and insight into public service and helping me prepare to take office. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all my other friends who are here today, my coworkers, Chris, Scott. You can only go so far in life as your friends will allow you to go, and I've got so many great ones. Thank you guys for being here for me today. Thanks to the many Fulton County employees who I reached out to and who took my call and were willing to sit down and talk with me beforehand. I've had since May to get ready for this. I've had a long time, and so many of you have been gracious with your time and being able to just get me prepared to come into this office and be ready to serve you. Thank you. I could keep saying thanks, but I'm going to stop. And I'm going to share a few thoughts with you about Fulton County government, this new commission, our challenges and opportunities, my hope for the days ahead, and my ask of you. As Liz noted, Fulton County is a complex county. There's no way getting around that. It's big, it's geographically complex, it's economically and demographically diverse. Now, this complexity brings many great opportunities, but it also brings a lot of challenges from a governance standpoint. We've got our many challenges and issues ahead of us. We've got operational and management challenges, facilities issues, service issues, and financial challenges. There's no sense sort of glossing over those. They're ahead of us. Operationally, we've been operating in a state of limbo in many areas of this county. Some respects, we've got an interim county manager, interim facilities director, interim IT director, interim purchasing director, interim director of aging and youth, interim director of arts and culture, interim director of libraries. I think you get the picture. Have you ever known an NFL team that's won a Super Bowl with an interim head coach? I don't think so. We got to bring stability and permanency into our key management ranks within the county and empower them to do the work that needs to be done. And that's part of our mission. Financially, we've struggled over the past 4 years to balance our budget without dipping into our fund balance or raising taxes. Clearly, that's a pattern that we got to look to reverse. The key question before this commission today and going forward is not how we got here, but instead, the questions are where we're going and what are we going to do to make things better? How are we going to create a better operating and working environment for our employees? How are we going to improve the delivery of services to our citizens? How are we going to make ourselves more efficient from an administrative standpoint so that we can spend a greater proportion of our taxpayer dollars on direct services and what we're called to do? My fellow commissioners, we've got our challenges ahead of us, but I'm excited about the opportunity that we have. And I truly believe that we collectively, as a body, can meet these challenges. Despite our individual, partisan, or philosophical differences, it's my true belief that we can work together, find that common ground, and move this county forward in a great direction. I value each of you, your service, your abilities, your insights, and I greatly look forward to working with you. To our partners in government, our constitutional officers, our 14 partner cities, state legislators, and should they be here, I'm not so naive to think that we are not going to have our differences, okay? And because there are things that we're going to have competing interests on. But my hope and desire is that our efforts going forward will be more around how we can work together to solve common problems and less around talking about the places where we conflict. To our employees, if we are to become a stronger county government, which better serves its citizens and is a good steward of taxpayer money, there will be changes that will need to occur. That change will no doubt create concern and questions along the way. Most things won't happen overnight. It's my hope and aim that we will work to keep you informed along the way, and that the end result of the changes that we make is not only a county which better serves its citizens and is a good steward, but also creates a better working environment for you, and one which empowers you to best serve our citizens. To Fulton County citizens, as I've often stated, my overarching goals are to deliver the key necessary services that we should deliver in the most efficient, effective, and quality way, and to do so in the most fiscally responsible way. I know that I will do things or advocate for things which not all of you are going to agree with, but I always seek to make a decision which has those overarching goals in mind. I stated at the beginning that I will seek to serve you with integrity and honor, and I ask for your prayers for me and for each member of this commission that we will be able to serve you in such a way. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless Fulton County, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you. Our next commissioner is also serving his first term. District 3 Commissioner Lee Morris will represent the southern part of Sandy Springs, all of Buckhead, and parts of Midtown. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Lee Morris.
Good morning. I just want to take a quick moment to thank my friends and neighbors for the honor of serving them in this role. I will do my best to uphold the responsibility that comes with that honor. But having served in office previously, as many of you know, I am keenly aware of the sacrifices that family makes. And I thank my wife, Gilda, who could not be here today, recovering from some outpatient surgery, and my children. My oldest, Carson, is in Albuquerque, so I'm wearing a Lobo's tie that she gave me, so she can be here in spirit. But my other two children are here, my son, Everett, and his wife, Jamie, and my sweet daughter, Jessie, and her 6-week-old grandson, Roy. My grandson, Roy. She doesn't have a grandson yet. Give her about 30 years, maybe. We are, as some of the speakers have spoken, and as many of you know, we are a county that's divided in many ways, and quite often deeply so. There are many, especially in the northern part of the county, who have little or no respect or trust in this government. They do not feel they receive their fair share of county services. They do not feel their tax dollars are spent efficiently. Perhaps more fundamentally, sometimes, despite the fact that I believe most of the county employees do a terrific job, sometimes those citizens, please, I honestly believe that's true. But when a citizen encounters that occasional rude employee or disrespectful employee, maybe having a bad day, that story gets told over and over again. And the attitude is tough to recover. They have to have another few thousand good contacts before they regain that trust and respect. So, their representatives in state government, as we all know, as all elected representatives ought to do, reflect to those attitudes of their constituents. And we've seen some of the results of that. I believe that it's absolutely crucial that citizens trust their government and have respect for their government. I believe that's absolutely crucial for society. So I invite everyone in this room and everywhere else who shares that belief that trust in government by the citizenry is crucial, to work together to address those concerns where they're legitimate concerns. And in return, I will do my best, colleagues and others, to communicate to those disaffected citizens those good things that the county does, and I think there are many of those. And perhaps those two things together will help us result in a government that everybody in this county can be proud of. My hope and prayer is that together we can make that trust and faith in Fulton government universal throughout the county. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you.
Next, we welcome Commissioner Joan P. Garner. The commissioner is serving her second term and now represents District 4, which encompasses the heart of the city of Atlanta, Midtown, and neighborhoods west of downtown Atlanta to Fulton Industrial Boulevard. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Joan Garner.
Thank you, and good morning. You look so great this morning. I appreciate everyone that's here. So, Happy New Year and Happy New Term. So congratulations to my colleagues. We have all run and won successful campaigns that led us here today, and that's been acknowledged already. I want to thank everyone who supported me, and you're in this room, and you're numbered, and you're here representing. Thank you so much. I want to thank my family, who is actually in Washington, D.C., but I have an adopted family here, and if I begin to start naming, I know I'll leave some people out, so I won't. So thank you, family. I want to thank Daphne Jackson, particularly, who helped me with my campaign, for her tireless work. And I want to thank my current District 4, previous District 6 staff team, Natalie, Terry, Monique, and David, for your work in supporting the District 6 over the past 4 years. I especially want to thank my partner, the Honorable Judge Jane Morrison, who could not be with us today because she is working very hard across the street presiding over a trial. Yes, she's earning her Fulton County dollars. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here before you today and to have the opportunity to continue to serve you, the citizens of Fulton County. I am grateful for the constituents of my prior District 6 and now the constituents of my new District 4 for your confidence in allowing me to continue to represent you for another term in office. After all, it is you, the citizens, you are why we are here. And I want to express that I recognize and appreciate the contributions of the family of cities that make up Fulton County. And you've already been recognized, but the mayors of our cities, the city council representatives, and other city officials. I also want to say I recognize and appreciate the work that our school board representatives make here. I want to give a special recognition to Mayor Kasim Reed, who is the mayor of Atlanta, my mayor, and the mayor of the citizens of my District 4. In my last term, I learned a lot about Fulton County. We are at the heart of a thriving metropolitan area. We go above and beyond. In addition to providing mandated services, Fulton County provides services to address the needs of a diverse population. I know from my involvement with NACO, the National Association of Counties, that Fulton County is well respected among our peers around the country. Fulton County has dedicated employees who take pride in their work. And I know that that was applauded earlier, and yes, we should recognize our employees. But as we look to the future, there is a lot of work still to do. We need to find ways to continue to fund the arts, which is an integral part of the Midtown and downtown communities that I represent and that I am proud to be part of. And the arts, as we all know, is the heart and creative soul of Fulton County, and I want you to know I'm here for you. We need to protect funding for Grady, the region's largest and a world-renowned healthcare facility that is located right here in District 4. And can I get a shout out for the Grady babies in the house? All right, let us not forget, this is Grady Town. And we need to make sure good health services are available to everyone. I have embraced the role of health commissioner. I will be working on health issues in a number of ways. I already serve as the chair of the National Association of Counties Healthy Counties Advisory Board with colleagues from across the country. And right here at home, as your health commissioner, I recently convened a community dialogue on health communities. And now I want to introduce you to Archie, and I don't mean the red-headed guy in the comic strip. Archie is the Atlanta Regional Collaborative for Health Improvement, and as your commissioner, I actively participate in this collaborative effort to coordinate health services in the metro Atlanta area. In addition to good health care for citizens, our goals are efficiency and cost effectiveness. I will continue my activities as your health commissioner, for without our good health, little else is possible. We must ensure that our seniors are able to maintain a quality of life that recognizes their viability to our county, and to improve opportunities and to provide opportunities for youth that encourage positive growth and development. Our citizens deserve to be treated fairly with dignity and courtesy when they contact county government. I believe all aspects of governing should be open, honest, and transparent. In this new term, I will pledge to continue my active involvement in ACCG, the Association of County Governments, County Commissioners of Georgia, to learn, share, and implement best practices. And finally, in our current economy, nothing is more important than a job well done. To do a job well, a worker must earn enough to provide housing, food, transportation, education, and other life basic needs. I support new development which boosts our economy by creating jobs in Fulton County and by boosting revenue in our local communities. Because after all, livable communities make for an active and healthy county. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Next, we welcome first-term Commissioner Marvin Arrington, Jr. His District 5 encompasses largely unincorporated Fulton County, East Point, East Atlanta, and parts of Union City and College Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Marvin Arrington, Jr.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marvin Arrington, Jr., and I'm very excited to be here today, excited and thankful to have the opportunity to work on behalf of the citizens of Fulton County. Certainly have to thank God for allowing me to wake up this morning and allowing us to be here today. Certainly also have to thank my beautiful wife, Kristen, for all of her help and support. Would not be able to do all the things that I do without her love and her kindness. And certainly my 4 daughters, she is helping me raise our 4 daughters together. And so they are the loves of my life. And again, thankful for her and to them for being here. My daughter Kennedy, Kendall, Madison, and McKinley, very thankful that they are here and have the opportunity to take part in this process today. I'm also thankful to my parents, my mother and my father, who are also here today. Thankful for the lessons that they taught me growing up. Thankful to my dad for waking me up early on Saturday mornings when he was going out to do work, making sure that I would be up as well. And for teaching me the lessons of hard work and leadership. And thankful to my mother, who taught me how to disagree without being disagreeable. And who, as an educator, served the citizens of Atlanta and Fulton County as well. Thankful to all of my family and friends that have come out today. Many of my family work in Fulton County and in the city of Atlanta, and they are all here today. And my friends from high school, elementary school, and beyond, who've all come out. Very thankful that they could all be here today. And also, to my campaign staff that worked real hard, David and Suzanne Mitchell, Keith Hillsman, and all of the other people that worked hard to help me get to this position today and to be able to serve the citizens of Fulton County. Thankful to my chief of staff, Dorsha Dawkins, and my other staff members for all of their help, Jennifer Freeman and Ivory Robertson and Lauren Akil, in helping me stay organized so that I can properly serve the citizens of Fulton County. As I look at what we're about to go through and the service that we're about to provide for Fulton County, I know that we have challenges ahead of us, but I know that as long as we continue to work together, that we will be able to tackle those challenges. I look forward to having a better working relationship with the city of Atlanta and with the state of Georgia, and I look forward to being a conduit to help us improve our relations with the city of Atlanta and with the state of Georgia. Excited again about this opportunity, very thankful and very honored to have the opportunity to work on behalf of the citizens of Fulton County. So thank you again, and I look forward to working on your behalf, on behalf of the residents, citizens of District 5, and of all of Fulton County. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And now we welcome Commissioner Emma Darnell. The District 6 Commissioner is returning for her impressive 7th term. The Commissioner's District now includes portions of unincorporated South Fulton County and parts of the cities of Atlanta, College Park, East Point, Fairburn, Hapeville, Palmetto, Union City, and Chattahoochee Hills. Ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Emma Darnell.
Thank you. Yes, I had to check my program there. I thought they might have omitted me there from the list. But somewhere I read that the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. To the chair of this distinguished board and to each member of the Board of Commissioners, to Ms. Stouffer, and to all of you, my brothers and sisters of Fulton County, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to have an opportunity to just share with you this morning at this time. But for the grace of God, we would not have this opportunity. I want to say a special thank you not only to those who have come this morning to share with us, but for those who were unable to come and who will be watching this program on television. I want to thank all of you for all that you've done to help us meet our responsibilities to all of the people of this county to protect their health and safety, and to do it with intelligence, integrity, and honor. I believe Fulton County, by any objective standard, is a great county. Fulton County is a great county. But for this program, we usually put aside our campaign speeches and we talk about Fulton. It's hard to do because right now we have the agenda going through our minds. We can't help it. But this is not a meeting of the board. This is when we come before the people of this county and say we promise to do what we said we were going to do. We promise to represent you. We don't care about parking places. We don't care about the honorable. What we care about, not how we are lined up on the stage, but we care about you. Fulton is great. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 minutes out of respect for former Commissioner Tom Lowe, who would be saying, sit down if he was here. I finally got a couple of minutes, Tom. I'm going to use them, too. I want us to think about Fulton County, and that's seldom that I think about who we are, how great we are. But we are. We're a great county by any objective standard and by any of the standards that are commonly used in our business to define counties. But I've been looking at those definitions, Reginald. You know, why is a county great? Most of the time, you know, it's about resources. It's got 1 million people, the highest per capita income in the metro Atlanta area. You know, we grew during the recession. Gwinnett and Fulton are 1-2 in growth. It hadn't changed. You hear a little mumbling about Fulton County, but nobody's leaving. Except the Braves. And they won't give us a date. Nobody's leaving because they got good sense. Yeah. But, this greatness of this county is not what we have. Rabbi, you took my remarks here. But I got to emphasize it. New York has more money. They have a larger population. We don't have Wall Street. They have Wall Street. But there are mothers crying in New York tonight. Children dying. What you have doesn't make you great. Alvin Toffler, the well-known futurist, put it this way. He said that it is no longer true that resources limit decisions. This is an age, he said, when decisions make resources. It's not what you have, it's who you are. What do you believe? What do you stand for? This county is great, if I might borrow from Tocqueville, because Fulton County is good. And when Fulton County ceases to be good, it will cease to be great no matter how much money we have in the bank, and we have quite a bit. I like the way the OJs put it. Don't let money fool you. We feed the hungry. We clothe the naked. We bring those that are outside in 16-degree weather, we bring them inside. We understand what Dr. King meant when he said, also during a time of national crisis, we will live together as brothers and sisters, or we will perish together as fools. We are great because we are good. It's our decision. It's a choice. Live together as brothers and sisters, operate like we do, or perish as fools. I want to say in closing, we've made a decision. The people did when they went to the polls. We choose life, folks, not death. We choose nonviolence, not violence. We choose justice rather than injustice. And in the words of our mothers and fathers, some who are here and some who are watching us from glory, we don't intend to let nobody turn us around. God bless you and your family, not by power, not by might. Mr. Bailey will tell you what it's by. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Fulton County Commissioners. Let's give them all another round of applause. What an optimistic and uplifting start to the year. This is wonderful. And we'd like to take another moment to recognize some of the other elected and appointed officials again. If you are serving as an elected or appointed official, if you could please stand, we'd like to give you another round of applause and thank you for your service. Thank you. Many thanks also to the Fulton County Interim County Manager, Patrick O'Connor, the County Attorney, David Ware, and the Clerk to the Commission, Mark Massey, for everything you did today in particular. Finally, we welcome Mr. Anthony Bailey for a musical selection, and he'll be followed by the Reverend Raphael Warnock, Senior Pastor at Ebenezer Baptist Church, who will deliver our benediction. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this very special day. I wish each of you all the best luck in the new year, and to you, best wishes as you serve the people of Fulton County this year and beyond. The Fulton County Board of Commissioners will begin their first meeting of the year immediately following today's ceremony. Mr. Bailey.
Sisters and brothers, this is a great day in Fulton County, one pregnant with hope and possibility. We're grateful for these public servants led by their chair, our brother John Eves. And after such a penetrating sermon by Reverend Dr. Emma Darnell, to be honest, as a Baptist preacher, I'm not so sure if I should give the benediction or raise an offering. But she says we have plenty of money, so let's stand together. Those who are able, please stand. And as a subtle sign of our solidarity one with the other, will you join hands with your neighbor? Let us pray. And I saw a great multitude of men and women standing together. They were diverse and variegated in their humanity, but they were all summoned through various ways to the center, to one holy hill. They called God by different names, but they looked into each other's eyes and they were not afraid. Not afraid. Not afraid. And so I said to the one standing there, "What is this?" And the answer came that this is the kingdom of God, imbued with love and justice. And so I asked, "Where is this?" And the answer came, it exists already in the hearts of those who have the courage to believe and struggle. And so I asked, "When is this?" And he answered, "When we learn the simple art of loving one another as sisters and brothers." And so, gracious God, we thank you. We know that there is work in the valley. But for a brief moment, help us to stand on a hill, in a sacred place where we might be mindful of our sacred covenant with you, of the sacred trust placed on the shoulders of these public servants, and of our sacred covenant with one another inscribed in Scripture, codified by our Constitution and Declaration of Independence, and secured by the struggles of those who fought tyranny from without and injustice within. As we stand together, make us mindful that the realization of love in the realm of the Republic is justice, and that the moral test of government is how it treats those in the dawn of life, the children, how it treats those in the twilight of life, the aged, and how it treats those in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, the handicapped. So weigh us in the scale and on the scale of eternity, and may we be found faithful to the God who loves us into freedom and frees us into loving. We offer this petition. Amen.